Welcome back, generals, to another Let's Fix Generals 0 hour to make the best game ever. Good. So we have always many things to do. Yeah. So I think there has been some reviews. Let me see. Precompiled header. Yeah. I didn't notice the difference myself locally, but it has shaved off 5 mins per target. Yeah, okay. Okay, what do we have here? VS6 is 1200. Can use with less equal. Yes. Yes, but I took this. Yes, just used less 1300s in case there is a VS 6.5 with version number 1250, for example. This macro is available only in the WinNT of the Windows 10 SDK, not in VS6. You might consider adding an is defined to differentiate between versions. The result of this macro is identical to the behavior of the bit test function. The result of this macro is identical to the behavior of the bit test function. Yeah, but the bit test function takes different arguments, right? Yeah. Not. I don't understand this. I do not understand this. I do not understand this point. We will not have two different macro names for two different compilers or SDKs, let's say. Yeah. Using is VS6 build. Yes, there currently is no define for this in the preprocessor, but yes, that would be desirable. We can do that in a follow-up change. Well, otherwise I could try do it now, but let's see. Let's stash the files here. And then we go to go in here. I would have to catch all cases. By the way, let me pull main first. Pull main. Yeah. Let me rebase on main. Oof. Okay, we got a conflict. That's not good. What is it? Okay. Okay, so we have this guy, and we want to add MSCC. Like that, maybe. And another. Okay. So we would have to, let me see. Oof. Well, I would have to find all the cases where we do this here. Let me see. We can do that in a follow-up change because fiddling with the commits right now is a bit cumbersome, right? Yeah, because we would need to, what would we need to do? I don't want to fiddle with this right now. There's no define, but yes, that would be desirable. We can do that in a follow-up change because fiddling with the commits right now is a bit cumbersome. Yeah. Volatile macro is available. You might also consider adding an is defined to differentiate. There's no need to keep this macro because it is used at just one single place and it is an unsigned integer. It just one single place and it's an unsigned integer. You could remove const from string class operator to avoid the need for peak buffer. Oof, no. By removing const from the operator, direct access to M buffer is possible. I do not recommend doing that. Consts is used here to avoid illegal writes. Well, let's say const is used here to not be lax on writes or let's say to be strict on writes, on use for writes, on access, on buffer access for writes. There we go. The Xmask library is available only in the VS6 build and has little difference. Is available. You might consider adding defined differentiate. Okay, game code, build, VC6. DX8 math. What is this doing? Okay, let's take a diff here. Extra. Mass. Good. Mass. Files. Compare. Why is this showing as a diff? They look the same to me. Capital float, I see. It looks very, very similar. Yeah, as far as I can see, it's pretty much the same. Let me see. Is this header used anywhere else? Well, it can't be. So that would have been used at one place only. Okay, 0 matches. And now if we put the 8 math, find all. Okay, that is used multiple times. Yeah. Let me look here a bit more. I mean, to me, it looks like it's ignoring the uppercase float. It looks the same to me. It has here some new functions, but that doesn't matter. Yeah. All I can say here, it looks really, really. Then it includes the 3D mass inline. Aha, hold on. Let's compare the inlines. I think those are the interesting ones. This one. Compare. Compare. Can we do a case insensitive compare? Ignore case. There you go. How we do a refresh? Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Looks like they just changed some names, but logically it's the same. Yeah. 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 Why is it showing a diff here? It looks the same, no? Why is there a diff? I don't understand. I don't understand why he shows a diff. It looks exactly the same to me. P out M. And the same numbers. Huh? How? I don't get it. That's weird. Okay, but to me, like logically, it looks the exact same. Yeah, it's just an older. This one looks older. Actually, this one looks like it has more functions in there. But I mean, if the compiler is not complaining, then that's not too bad. Extra. Hmm. I was unable to identify any difference between this and that. I was unable to identify any tangible difference between these two. That one does have some more functions. But if the compiler does not need them, we do not care. All other code already uses. This is the only place where this is used. Why remove? Because it is already in the header. Let me double check that. ftp.h. Yeah, there is winsock. Because it's already in the header. By the way, we should probably. Although the definition helps, I noticed that this is defined in the WinNT, but it seems that the compiler cannot find it in VS 2022. I don't know what to say about this. What is this fix? Yes, this was just a site fix. This was just a. Yes, this was not an essential one. Let's say yes, this is not really a compile fix. Just something I noticed as I was looking there. If there was no pragma once, then this would be wrong. I can remove it if so desired. I can revert it if so desired. If you move this from a raw file.h, note that it was defined as inline. even though it is virtual. I do not think that makes I don't know. I don't know what I don't know. I don't know how that info would be useful to the reader. To the next reader. Let's say, let's just, would that be useful for the next reader? If yes, how? Well, I can't really see the context here. SAH. If def using STL port. SAH CPP. No, this is related. No, this is related to STD. So using STL ports. It's related to STL ports. Enhanced size validation with debug check. Yeah, I think comments for this assert is not necessary. It is just a debug, does not affect game does not affect the user experience. I think the comment for this assert is just a debug, comma, assert, does not affect the user experience. Or give any further info to the next reader. I think a comment for this assert is just debug assert does not affect the user experience or give any further info to the next reader. Why remove? So assigning 0 to iterator was, so assigning, so assigning 0 to iterator was illegal, and this is not used, so I just removed it. Is there a reason to comment it out? CSCH. Yeah, because it was, yeah, because this one Yes, because the channel is commented out too. If I understand correctly, you had to change the name because you had a conflict, because it already existed, and that required you to change the macro name in 827 places. I suggest adding a definition that if this is a VS6 build, then the local macro is needed. Let me think. You had to change the name because you had to conflict and because it already existed, and that required you to change the macro name. I suggest adding a definition that if this is a VS6 build, then the local macro is needed. Otherwise, you can use the Windows 10 SDK macro. Okay. Maybe. So he says we can use bittest, yeah? Let me see. Bittest. But bittest takes a pointer and a value. It's different. No, I can't do that. I'm not sure. Maybe he is onto something, but he needs to clarify then how, because I don't see it. I don't see it, but maybe he sees it. How do I make a comment though? I can't add a comment on this one. Huh? Let me see. Maybe it's somewhere else. Let me press F5. Let me press F5. Although the definition helps, I noticed that this is defined. It seems that the compiler cannot find. CR0N is unknown. Is unknown. Is field does not exist. So I compiled it out with a nearby macro. Which seems to be okay. Does not exist. I can look at it once more. I can't comment to this one here, to the base type comment. I don't know why. Here it is. If you see a solution to revert touching this, if you see a solution to revert touching this macro, then that would be great. I'm not seeing it. Bittest. The bittest, the Windows, the WinNT bittest, aka bittest, is not compatible with the way BitTest is not compatible with the way the original BitTest is used. It asks for a pointer to a long, which we do not have. Comments. Okay, let me look at this here once more. Oof. Fine. So we use it here. So basically the problem is that this guy, this context is this one. Okay, so floating safe area, this one. So we got this guy and then we got this guy. Maybe we say W. Maybe we can have a different fix where we say no, we can't, because this context. So the float safe is in the context, and the context is here taken from this thing. Yeah, so we cannot. Yeah, if it does not exist in struct. Does not exist in structs, but it does exist in context. But it does exist in that. But we have no control over which struct we can use, because we get it through some other struct. Unless I'm mistaken, and we can get it somehow. So this context, let me see. Context. Image help symbol. Yeah, I don't know. Um, uh, this code is part of some useless dump exception info function, which where's the trigger? Let's see. Exception handler. Yeah. Function which may or may not be called on a crash. I do not think we need to worry about this. Is there a good reason to comment this out and not delete it? We shouldn't be commenting out stuff unless there's a very good reason. I can remove it. No problem. Let's see, which one is it? It's MISC, right? MISC. Script engine here. Yeah, that we can change. Script engine.h. Yeah, so we just remove it. Friend bad. Friend bad. Okay. Fixes destroy visibility by removing memory pool object. So this is memory object base class. Looks to be unnecessary because it's never dynamically allocated. Yeah. Okay. Let me just remove this. Okay. Snapshot methods. Snapshot methods. Let's fix that in one go. Snapshots. Okay. Yeah. Create a fix up commit. All right. Commits. All right. Removed. No problem. Comments. Okay, how about we check if this compiles still? Rebuild solution. Good. Do we have any other comment on here? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so from my side, this review is served. We only remove the comments. Then let me, yeah, let's let it run through and see that there are no compile errors. Yeah. Okay. Unexplained mismatches. Oh. Should be same for us. Okay. Okay, this one was merged, yeah. Okay. So it's still compiling and it's still slow. Okay, so how about we merge this one here? I mean, it looks like a really safe change. So let's merge this guy. Squash and merge. Yeah. Good. Then we let this compile. Okay, it has successfully compiled. Then let's grab main once more. Pull. Checkout. Rebase. Rebase. All right. Then we do another rebase. Interactive auto squash. Rebase. Done. Then miscompile errors. Rebase. Script engine. Good, then let's push that guy. Failed. Push. There we go. All right. Good. Then we can compile once more, build solution. It seems to compile a lot faster now, thanks to the precompiled header. That's nice. It looks faster. Yeah. Yeah, it looks much faster, no? I appreciate that. That's good. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Maybe you can make the precompiled header even fatter. Put more junk in there. Yeah. Just put everything in the precompiled header. Just you know, every include file in there. Yeah, why not? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's look through this. Mm-hmm. It's already in the header. Yeah. Okay. Good. So compilation succeeds. That's good. Now there is one thing that I wanted to test. Okay, so we know. Actually, hold on. How about we open? I wanted to runtime fix. Create branch. How about we do a fix ASCII string hasher. ASCII string hash. Create branch. And then we create another at NatWis. Oh, oops. Rename. Okay, let's do this one first. So we have two stashes right now. Manage stashes. Let's go to this stash. Apply stash. merge. Ah. Let's go with this. Delete file. Right. Good. So we take this guy. STL type diffs. STL type diffs. Hasher. There we go. Let me remove this. Yeah. Okay. It's on stage. Good. So const here. Const ASCII string AST. STD hash implementation or STL port does not work here. Use string viewer to capture C string and pass it to the hash function. No allocation. Yeah. Okay. Let's take this guy. Fix boot. Fix crash. Or let's say fix incorrect hash implementation for non-STL port. Fix incorrect ASCII string hash implementation for non-STL port. Yeah. Good. Put it here. Push. All right. Merge after This error causes the game to crash early with BS 2022 with non-STL port builds. Bug major. The reason is that the hash for STL port does not work with the STD hash from the standard STD hash, a new STD hash. Hash input. Okay. The build will probably fail, but that's fine. Good. And then we make another one. We'll make another change. Let me see. Add not this. Oof. MSVC IDE, add resources. Yeah, so we remove all this here, right? Yeah, we just add this one here. Add not this. Add not this for ASCII. Hold on, let's look what the actual names are. So it's CMake, resources, Visual Studio. So it's ASCII string, Unicode string, and the others is STL list container, STL list const iterator. What did I read? Const container. Actually, hold on. Let's call it just list base. Yeah, list base. And this one is STL vector base. Yeah. Commit. And then we push that as well. There we go. Dum, dum, dum. Dum, dum. All right, good. Good. Add not this. There we go. This change adds not this for ASCII. Yeah, well, this files for ASCII. Taken as is from time. It allows to properly inspect these types in debugger in MS and Visual Studio debugger. STL most useful for the string classes. The STL ones are for STL port and are not really important for us, but does not hurt to have them. Not really essential for us, but does not hurt to have them. So this is I don't know, enhancement, I don't know. Debug, yeah. Debug. Debug minor. This change adds not this files for ASCII string, Unicode string. This is taken from time. It allows to properly inspect these types in the Visual Studio debugger, most useful for the string classes, for the game string class. The STL ones are for STL ports and are not really essential for us, but it does not hurt to have them. There we go. Okay. All right. Good. Then good. Then I think that is served. Okay, so what do we know next? I wanted to there are multiple things. Multiple things. So I want to check what happens. Right, so we had some really atrocious lags when we tested this yesterday. This one. Let me see what other changes do we have here. That was just for testing things. Okay, how about we stash this one? Then, yeah, we got the stash. Then we go to this one. Deletion failed. Right. So then let me take CMake presets. Let's open a command prompt. Let's go in here. I would like to try this one here. Tum. Let's turn off the tools. Yeah. Let's change the preset to VC6. VC6. Oh, we don't need to change anything. Okay, it will generate a program database. Okay, so we just do that. And we get an error. Let's try that again. There we go. And let's build that. Okay. Finish. Yeah, good. Build and compiling. That, and there was one other startup crash. We already pushed a PR for that, which it's super interesting to me that 0 intentionally fills the stack with garbage. Huh. You're garbage. Seems to force otherwise obscure bugs to the forefront, right? Like if you fail to initialize a struct or other variable, it will blow up in your face much more readily. So you can debug that entire class of errors much easier. It's really easy for folks to forget that things aren't zero initialized by default. It's a really nice thing that it does that, though a part of me almost wishes it burned by default. You're garbage. Average PST file size. Oof. Let me see. Project Super Hackers. Patch. We can just gorge it real quick here. So most files are in here. Let's filter by type, Photoshop. So this is 1000 files, 1071. The size is 600. Let's put it into a notepad. Six, eight, 9, 1071 files. I think that there are a couple of files missing here from this list, but I think for just gorging it should be good enough. Edited. Let's go to edited, art, textures. Let's do the same here, type. 203. 203. 203 with 63 megabytes. And then, so we have around 100 pull request opens with texture. So that would be, yeah, we don't account for that for now. Yeah, let's do, what is this here? Yeah, let's go to the calculator. So we do 689 plus 63, and that divided by 1274, right? Oh shit, I should have used scientific. Let's do it again. 689 plus 63. Huh? What happened? 689 plus 63. There we go. Divided by 1274. There we go. Okay, so 0.6 megabytes. I gorged by the files that I can see here. I gorged by 1200 PSD files that are not, that I can see here right now. 752 MB. Seven four. Divided by 1000 to 274 equals 0.6 MB per PSD. There are more textures in around 100 pending pull requests. So we are looking at over 1 gigabyte of PSD. More texture. There are more textures. general, it's somewhere around 2000 textures, 2000 PSD files. Man, okay, VS6 build is still quite slow, but it has finished now. So what I wanted to test is, first of all, do we actually now get the PDB? Let's see. PDB. Yeah, PDB is generated. Okay, that's cool. Pick link source. All right, let's go to generals, English, and let's drop that in here. Is it already symlinked to that or not? Yeah, it is. Okay. Well, in that case, we don't. Let me double check. It's weird that you can't like see the full path here, right? Yeah, but it seems to be fine. Okay, good. Then let's run this. Ah, right, we had troubles running this, right? We had to run it with the command prompt, right? Ah. So much hacking here right now. It's outrageous. It's okay. Generals.exe minus win minus. Let's see the shell map. Yeah. So basically, I was concerned about the stalls that we were seeing in last time we tested this, because they seem to be rather exclusive to our changes. Let me see that. No, it seems to be rather smooth. Yeah. That looks smooth to me. Let's open Tournament Desert. Yeah, that looks fast to me. Okay, no performance degradation. Yeah. Okay, but we do have the crash, right? So that is upsetting. When we buy things. Eventually it crashes. Well, it's not crashing now. Huh. Seems fine. No crash. Let's buy everything. Let's get the strat. Yeah. Buy some drones here. seems fine. Better airfields. Maybe some power here. Yeah, some nice planes. Okay, we can't reproduce a crash anymore. Let's reload the map. Maybe we just have been out of luck for the crash. Let me see. Well, that's disappointing. Huh. Everything looks to be fine, no? No crash. Let's load another map. Performance also seems to be perfectly fine. Yeah, build the power plant in a really professional position. Maybe send some soldiers here, get all the upgrades. Yeah, do some collection here, put the soldiers into the house, stop, evacuate, click, enter, evacuate. Yeah, looks fine to me now, until it crashes, I guess. Okay. Yeah. I don't see any troubles. Let me send that build to here. Let's pack it up. 7-zip. Put it into zip. Let's name it General ZH. Today is the 18th 03 2025, and we name it VS6 after VS 2022 upgrades. Yeah. Okay, let's go to our QA testers. QA tester, put it in there. Can you please test this build? It's made with VS6. I was unable to reproduce the crash. Performance is also good. It's made with VS6 after the VS 2022 upgrades. I was unable to reproduce a crash. Performance is also good. No idea what would have fixed the crash. Maybe the pre-compiled header somehow. I mean, if the crash is gone, then that would be good. No. No. Okay, what do we have here? Can confirm same results. In this case, the goal when I get home tonight is somehow get the Win32 preset to build so that I can start testing. Anybody familiar with Sentry here? Sentry? Which Sentry? Sentry drone. The crash log aggregation analysis service. I messed around adding CMake to CrashPad before. The likes of Sentry started maintaining their own CMake-ified forks, but beyond. A few trial crashes with CMake didn't go beyond that. Somehow I just learned do not completely ban auto. Allow its use when it makes sense and easy to understand the type. Yeah, in a for loop. It's a huge pain in the ass to change something's type. Yeah, auto is perfectly fine for some things. Yes, auto is perfectly fine for some things. For example, when the type is visible on the right side, auto var equals static cast my class var base or when creating a lambda auto my function equals whatever inside. But generally it's nice to avoid it, especially for function return types. Okay, what else? Sentry. I agree. Can you link me it? What are you looking for exactly? The documentation. Just something so I can read about. Base station. VS22 builds are stable. Are VS6 builds still needed? Yes, the VS6 builds will be needed to roll out patches gracefully by being compatible with 0hour 1.04 retail. To roll out early patches gracefully by being compatible. Once we break compatibility and have captured the players, then we can abandon VS6. Okay. Beyond uses really old HTML. The YAML file is generated and outputted in game. I'm not sure if it even supports Markdown. We probably could generate it via Markdown. We don't need to worry about any of those restrictions. The changelog file is also massive. Dating all the way back to 2013. I contributed, and changelog system flexibility explicitly stood out to me. I need some water. All right. Good. Mapping. Okay. Good. Then what do we do next? Yeah, so 0 hour seems to run right now quite well. Maybe maybe we test a bit more, but I guess the QA testers, they can take a look at that as well. Doesn't have to be me testing this. Yeah, but let's crush here some fences maybe as well. Yeah, maybe we should. How about we load the big test map with all the units? Yeah, I think that would be a great test. It's skirmish. Here, this one. That one is a very good test map. Put a medium army, USA, and we put that in here, and let's go. There we go. Boom. All the units here, ready to fight. Okay, let's go. Let's go, bitch. Ah, beautiful. The carnage. The carnage. Ah, GLA, go attack. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Ha ha, ha ha. That's some carnage here. Some massive carnage. Burton right in the mix here. It looks good. Good action, very stable. Stable game. Yeah. There's some lags, but yeah. That's 0 hour, always lagging. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Oh, this Emperor tank here is really taking the heat. Yeah. Oh, here. The forces are losing. Oh, that's not good. Maybe we can put this one here on guard mode. Oh, too late. Burton is chilling here. Angry Mob is 3-star. Oof. Very, very strong. Oh, looks like we lost quite some forces though. But this outpost here, very strong also. We have Scud Storms and Particles. Oh, they killed my Overlord. We have a Lotus. Okay, looks pretty stable to me. Let's maybe build some more Lotuses here. Yeah, maybe some rocket boogies. How about that? Yeah, some nice, good old rocket boogies with upgrades. Oof. I think this will shadow crash soon here. Let's kill some of these units. Yeah. The good old Scudstorm. Oh yeah. That's nice. Good job. Oof. 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 Why is it always packing and unpacking? Stupid. Stupid nuke cannon. Oh boy. It's giving its best here. Way too much fun here. We shouldn't test. Yes. Kill the junk. Very good. One shot. Sniper. Yeah, it's too bad that it always needs to unpack and pack again, right, after each shot. Makes it a much worse unit than it could be if it wasn't bugging that hard. Yeah, looks like we have some Scudstorms again. Let me drop them here where they belong. Right here on the forces. Okay, anyways, that's enough. Let's exit the game here. Okay, it looks very stable. No crashes. I'm very happy about that. That's nice. I don't know why, because we didn't actually... I didn't specifically fix that. So, but I take it. That's good. Okay, what do we do next? Let's close this one. Don't save. All right. Okay, so we looked at the review. We submitted, we open pull for the NetWiz and one of the crash fixes, and yeah, what's the time? 1 hour 46. Yeah, good. Good. Then how about we... So the next task will be, we need to merge this one, by the way. Hopefully soon. Let me write here. If you can confirm that the crash no longer happens, please test multiplayer and replay playback. On that note, how about we load back some replay if we have one in our list. Okay, so I will probably this session will probably come to an end. I will take a break, and the next session we will have one more look at address sanitizer. If we can get it to work now with after we upgraded Visual Studio. I haven't tested that yet. Yeah, okay, so we have here some replay with oof. Do we have some invalid replay or invalid map? Oof. Let me see. Documents. 0 hour data, replace. Yeah, xcar. Oof. I don't know which map would cause this kind of thing. Let's delete these two here. It's still broken. Oh, that's not good. How about we delete all of these? No. Let's just try to select one and then load it. Yeah. I don't know why the list is broken. Okay, let's see if we can play that back. Yeah. Looks fine. Xguy really going in hard here with the saboteurs. Where are the saboteurs coming from, huh? Hold on. Restart. What? I'm a bit surprised. Did he really send saboteurs or is it a bug? Where are the saboteurs? Ah, there. Okay, he does send them. Okay. Interesting. Xguy very sneaky. There's another one. Vivid under pressure here. Yeah. Will now lose all his tanks. Yeah. Yeah. Not good. Okay, playback looks fine to me. I see no errors. Usually when you play back a wrong version, so if someone made like a custom patch, right, changes some values, then eventually the game would go out of sync, right, and units would stop moving and like things wouldn't make sense anymore. But so far everything looks like it makes perfect sense the way the players play, right? So seems to be fine. Yeah, looks good to me. Looks good. Good. All right, then I will take a break now. And then next session, we take a look at the address sanitizer once more. And when that is done, then we should start fixing compilation for the tools, 0 hour tools. And when that is done, we should do the same for generals and its tools. And then afterwards, we can look for trying to figure out what we need to do for x64. I think some people already have it implemented, x64, so we have some reference implementations. Yeah, let me see what we need to do there. Good, let me click here on refresh, please. OmniBlade, please look. There we go. So, yeah, this needs to advance here. Yeah, good. Good. Then I will take a break now. I wish you a great day or night. Until next time. Goodbye.